alcohol. We drink a lot of it, and we drink a lot of different types of it. We're not necessarily particular, which works to our advantage most times, but as we start to end college, well, we might want to rethink our strategy here. My name's Rick Gottschalk, and as my friends and I are starting to realize that we're leaving college soon, we're also realizing that our drinking patterns aren't necessarily sustainable. So we're traveling around our state to figure out which alcohol types suit us best and how we can figure out a more sustainable way to drink. This is Michigan Takes on Alcohol.
I'm excited to try some other stuff though. I need to get going. I've only used like 3 of my tickets. I have 15 left, so. All right, you guys ready? Make some rounds?
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
We have beer on this side, 1 ticket each, and then the cocktails are 2. We have an Indiana Pale Ale, a coffee Pilsner, and then an Oktoberfest. And then over here,
All right. What do you recommend? All right. What do you recommend?
Oh, they're all
good.
so good. It just depends the mood you're in.
I'll try the apple pumpkin spice.
All right, can't go wrong there.
We're doing a documentary. Would you maybe be open to like a tour or something?
Absolutely,
or,
but I tell you what, the guy you really want to talk to, Pete, he's going to be back in just a minute.
Okay.
Talk with him, he'll all hook you up.
Okay.
Yeah, great
All right.
guy.
Perfect. All right. We're going to make
Yeah,
a round
we'll
and
be
I'll be
right
back.
back. All right, sounds
Thank
good.
you. It basically tastes like a pumpkin spice latte. And I want you to try it. Good. Can I try your Oktoberfest? How's that margarita seltzer also? Is it good? Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll have to come back. Thank you so much. Does anybody want to try this this cider? I am talking out loud. I'm getting ready to get some more alcohol, and I want a sausage. I hadn't thought of that because nobody in my school had a peanut allergy because I was in like a small school, so I didn't even know. But oh my God, that must have been terrifying. I'm in line. I'm trying to get more alcohol.
Oh my God.
Isn't that good?
Like, it's really cool places. Right. That.
Yeah. Just got hit by a leaf. I don't know if you saw that, but
Take a break.
I think I might have to. All right, I went here earlier for a really good cider, and they're local. They're in Leslie, so we're gonna try and talk to them. Gonna get another cider, and there's a guy named Pete that we have to talk to. So we'll see. I don't know. I came here earlier looking to talk to somebody about an interview. We're on a media shooting a documentary, and Pete, I think was his name.
That's me.
Oh, is there any way I could get your contact information so we could reach out and maybe interview you?
Sure, for what?
Every worker basically at this event is really open to communication and wants their brand.
So, as I'm sure you can tell, my style of drinking is a little bit more barbaric than I would like it to be. My time spent in college has given me the mindset to consume as much as I can as quickly as possible. And so, going to a beer fest that gave out 15 free tickets for 4-ounce drinks, well, probably wasn't the right place to start. However, this event was great because it also introduced us to a lot of local businesses. Now, the only thing we really need is to find out more about the alcohol industry in Michigan.
I'm excited.
Yeah, we are in Vine and Brew in Okemos, Michigan. So we are a specialty like fine wine, fine spirits, craft beers, and kind of cool imports kind of place. We're specialists. Do a lot with Michigan breweries. We sell more Michigan beer than anything else. The beer is certainly, I would say, what Michigan's known for, and outside the state, it's what we're known for too. And it's what it should be. I mean, I think we do that better than anything else. We have really excellent wines here. Not all of them are great, but that's true of anywhere too. But there's people who are doing it right, and there's people who are trying really hard to make it work and try to let Michigan be Michigan. And I think you see a lot of the older Michigan wines. You talk to people who have been around for a long time. They used to try to twist it into what it's not, and it's like, we're never going to be California. It is simply not the case. But if you grow things that work, and doesn't even have to necessarily be hybrids, although a lot of the hybrids do really well and are really good. Marquette's a wonderful grape.
They really want you to understand the wines that can be produced here in Michigan. Our wines in Michigan will not be like a California or an Australia or any of French wines, because they shouldn't be. They should be representative of Michigan. But we make great red wines in Michigan, which is a falsehood that people think in Michigan we only make sugary, sweet wines. That's what the public liked, and years ago we did make a lot of sweet wines, primarily everything, but till we got the fruit, the kinds of grapes that we could make dry reds out of and dry whites. All of our dry reds here at this winery are very, very, very smooth. You don't get the heartburn, the acid reflux, or headaches from those wines. It's the way my wife makes the wines, I believe. And all of our white wines are extremely very crisp and clean to the palate. But if you come here and tasting wines, it's always difficult.
This is Dave Bergdorf. Dave and his wife operate Bergdorf's Winery, which is about a 20-minute drive from our university. The Bergdorfs were generous enough to invite us over to tour the facilities and do a wine tasting, which I'm kind of nervous for because I'm not a huge fan of wine, and I especially don't like fruit wines.
Well, here at Bergdorf's Winery, we often have people come in and tell me they don't drink fruit wines. And I got to tell you, we only make fruit wines because grapes are fruit as well. But what they're telling me, they don't eat berry wines, drink those kind. But we do only fruit wines, which of grapes are fruit. So we use grapes as well as other types of fruit, berries, apples, pears, that kind of a thing. But everything is sourced only here in Michigan. We only source through Michigan, supporting Michigan agriculture and the economy here in Michigan.
Okay. All right. Thank you for...
Right. So, but this is our press. This press takes 3 tons of fruit. Our original press in 2000 took maybe 40 pounds of fruit. When we first started, we had these size of tanks here. This is the 80-gallon sizes. I talk gallons, not liters, but we went from 80s to 100 gallons, which are another little size bigger. This next one are 250 gallons, and all those along the wall over there are 500 gallons. And then we got a 950 and then a 1,000-gallon tank over there. We actually had the Grape Wine Council brought people from Canada here to teach us how to make fruit wine. You got to start with a grape wine. No way. We don't do that. All of our berry wines and all of our fruit wines are made from the fruit. Same with the grapes. They're all made from the grape.
He has Traminette. She has Frontenac Gris.
Okay, so Traminette is going to be a nice, crisp, clean white, but it's a semi-sweet or semi-dry, semi-sweet.
Now, my brother's girlfriend works at a vineyard in California, and I don't think it's Napa Valley. It's one of the districts. And so she kind of ran me through how to do it. There's a specific process that you kind of have to do while you're sort of drinking,
I show you that shit.
Is there
oh yeah, it's a process.
How's that one?
This one?
Mm-hmm.
You want to try it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like
Okay, so first thing when you're in wine tasting, you never pick the glass up in a winery like this. You don't want to hold it by the base like this unless it's a stemless glass. This is Dave saying, because this is a giveaway you're beer drinkers. You're not at a beer place, you're at a winery, so you be a little classy. So you hold it like this, but guys can hold it like this because chicks really like this shit. So anyway, you want to swirl your wine. So you want to swirl it, and what you're doing, you're oxygenating.
As Dave began to show us the minutiae of drinking wine that I seemingly forced upon him, I started to notice how prominent my caveman-like drinking tendencies actually are. I mean, did you see me handle that glass? It became apparent that wine drinking had a great culture behind it. Our opinion on it was just tainted because of $5 boxed wines. As I realized how much I had misunderstood the wine culture, I wondered what other drinking cultures I had also misunderstood.